How are you?
It's okay.
Okay, all right. So introduce yourself and excerpt, please.
So I'm Mikhaela. I'm 15 and I study in the Immaculate Conception Academy Green Hills in the Philippines. Reading an excerpt from Act 1 of my story, Shooting Star. Sturf was in space, in a rocket to check an unknown large mass that slowly made its way close to Earth. Said mass was identified to be some sort of asteroid that was floating around space, measured to be about the size of the Colosseum in Rome. He figured this would be his last job. He had
Um,
enough money to support at
Kayla,
least.
Kayla, maybe
Sorry.
start reading slowly, slowly. Yeah. All right. All right. So can we start again? Because this video is going to be put onto the YouTube channel, so I like, to
Oh,
have.
I'm sorry.
No, no worries, no worries. Can you do it? Yeah, a bit slowly. Yeah. Okay, slowly.
Starf was in space, and the rocket tracked an unknown large mass that slowly made its way close to Earth. Said mass was identified to be some sort of asteroid that was floating around space, measured to be about the size of Colosseum in Rome. He figured this would be his last job. He had enough money to comfortably settle down Karina, maybe have a few children, and possibly just get a much less risky job overall. News about spaceships failing and resulting in disease pilots had been increasing nowadays, and he wanted a much less risk-taking job for the sake of his loved ones. His rocket had been with him for the past 5 years he spent working for the ISDI, carefully maintained and prepared by their own engineers. It was old, but in good condition. Small compared to those manned by more than one person, but it worked just as well. The cockpit was full of levers and buttons, all cleaned out any dirt in sight. In the back was a door that led to a storage room with various equipment needed for on-the-job repairs and the sleeping quarters, which consisted of a clock, a mattress, and a cupboard containing the rations needed for any journey. A testing kit for gathering supplies sat on his bed, clear plastics with labels inside, and a few brushes for dusting surfaces. Stir finally located the asteroid they had discussed with him, and oh, stars above that rock was huge. It was time to find a good landing spot, though. He circled about the surface before finally finding a flat area that seemed nice enough to land on. There was no land, figuratively speaking, no sand or anything, just a giant flat surface of a rock floating around in space. Went to the back, got the kit, donned his spacesuit, and went to work, gathering small rocks put into Ziploc baggies and brushing the dust off the ground to some other smaller sample bags. Seems like that's it, he muttered to himself. Nothing else in this rock? In the distance, there seemed to be something tall, almost the same height as himself. Putting the binoculars down, he jogged the best he could to the object. It seemed to be a statue of sorts, a kind of monument, maybe. The statue's base looked like it was meant to be a pedestal for the top, which was some sort of otherworldly beast. It had several eyes, tentacle-like arms. Its skin looked bumpy with a back of uneven holes that made Sturf shiver. And the most eye-catching portion, its gaping maw curved into a smile. The mouth didn't have just one set of teeth. It had several rings of sharp incisors that went all the way down its throat. He instantly made up his mind. Sturf was taking the statue back with him. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Michaela. Yes.